Plenty of parking in Fishers, Nicki Minaj makes it rain for education, and Uber's having the worst year ever. I'm Justin Mack, and this is The Drop. If you're worried about all those new developments in Fishers causing some parking problems, don't. Plans call for about 2,200 new parking spaces to be made to accommodate places like IKEA, Portillo's, Topgolf, and The Yard. And it's actually creating a bit of a parking surplus because each business is going above its required parking space to square footage ratio. But while it might sound like a lot of spaces on paper, this is Fishers, so expect each parking lot to be full of plenty of poorly parked SUVs and minivans that are going to take up about 2 or 3 spaces. Nicki Minaj one-upped Sallie Mae over the weekend by going on Twitter and donating money to college students who could prove that they had straight A's. Among them was Kyle Walsh, a student who attended Ball State University last year and showed off his straight A's. Nicki Minaj ended up giving more than a dozen students money, and she said she'd do it again in a couple months. Not to be outdone, fellow hip-hop megastar and label mate Drake is holding a contest to invite fans to sit on the bench and cry with him at Raptors games if they can guess which accent he's going to rap in next. My guess is Valley Girl. And finally, Uber might be having one of the worst years of any business. And to help you keep track of all their downs, the folks at the USA Today have put together these handy infographics. And keep in mind, it's only May, but let me show you some of the lowlights they've gone through so far. There was the hashtag delete Uber scandal during the travel ban protest, several sexual harassment claims, video of their CEO going off on a driver, self-driving cars getting in a crash, and just last week, the Department of Justice launched a criminal investigation looking into a tool that Uber was using to take over users' apps and give them bad information. And despite all this bad, Lyft still can't beat them. Maybe it's the mustaches. It's giving them a real Luigi complex. That's it for The Drop. I'm Justin Mack.